Et bien salut à tous les gamers et gameuses, c'est Fury Games. On se retrouve aujourd'hui pour une nouvelle vidéo, aujourd'hui pour une vidéo assez spéciale vu qu'aujourd'hui c'est le commencement d'un let's play sur un jeu qui est sorti en 2014 qui n'est autre que Game of Thrones, comme vous pouvez le constater. Donc on connaît tous la série Game of Thrones, on l'a tous vu, on connaît toute l'histoire par cœur, enfin ça dépend, il y en a certains qui ne la connaissent pas et qui l'ont même pas vu. Mais voilà, en clair, pour vous dire, ça se passe entre, je pense, ça se passe entre la quatrième saison et la 6ème saison, ou la 5ème saison, je sais pas. Je me renseignerai là-dessus. Et aussi qu'il y aura 6 épisodes là-dessus, d'accord? Enfin, 6 épisodes. Dans le jeu, il y a 6 épisodes. Et moi, en fait, je vais pas faire des épisodes directs, ça je vous le dis, j'ai déjà essayé. C'est trop long, 2 heures pour le premier épisode déjà, alors on fera des épisodes par partie. Il y aura un épisode qui sort, enfin une vidéo qui sortira tous les 2 jours, si je me trompe pas, bien sûr ça va sortir tous les 2 jours. Et en fait on fera par partie, tout simplement. Donc sans plus attendre, je vais lancer le jeu, allez, c'est parti. Et aussi pour vous parler de la vidéo que j'avais faite sur... à l'avenir je ferai des sondages, des vrais sondages. Et là en fait, vu que j'ai pas trop d'abonnés, on n'est pas très nombreux dans la chaîne, ça sert à rien de faire des sondages où pratiquement personne va voter. Je dis ça, je dis rien. Mais en tous les cas, je vous avais demandé de choisir dans les commentaires entre Uncharted et Naruto 64. Et comme par hasard, Uncharted 4 a gagné. Bon bah, j'y vois rien, hein, tranquille, d'accord, Uncharted 4. Donc je vais juste aller faire quelques petits réglages dans les paramètres et je vous retrouve juste après, ok? Allez, à plus. Et bien, les amis, donc c'était vraiment extrêmement rapide, franchement. Ça a pris 2 secondes, les paramètres, si vous voulez le voir. Il y a vraiment 3 trucs à faire, enfin 2 trucs. Vous avez besoin de toucher à rien. Donc voilà. Donc on commence tout de suite avec l'épisode 1 qui se nomme Le Nord n'oubliera jamais. Tyrion Lannister. Ok. Bon, c'est parti. Sans pas plus de temps, on va y aller. Je sens que les chargements vont me rendre dingue. C'est juste adapté à vos choix, l'histoire est façonnée pour votre façon de jouer. Les forestiers ont été des bannerets loyaux de la maison Stark pendant des milliers d'années. Ils abattent les rares férigés dans les coins les plus reculés des bois loups. À présent, le nord est déchiré par la guerre et les maisons rivales cherchent à s'approprier le ferrager des forestiers. L'avenir de la maison forestier est en jeu. Pour ceux qui ont vu la série, pas la peine de spoil. Bon, moi après je l'ai vu moi aussi, mais voilà, je m'en rappelle pas trop, du coup voilà. Je m'attends. Donc on est dans une sorte de campement. Ah oui, aussi je voulais vous dire, je parlerai pas trop pendant ce let's play en fait parce que vous connaissez tous les jeux telltale, ça parle beaucoup. Donc voilà, pas la peine que je m'explique, on y va tout de suite. Allez.
The great Jamie Lannister, Kingslayer, Oathbreaker, brought to his knees by the men of the North.
And set free by the women. You'd think he'd done it himself the way he tells it. Old Forrester's sword won't clean itself, you know. Make sure it's spotless this time. Old Forrester won't be happy with blood and...
Ta gueule, voilà.
Now that is a proper sword.
I'll have one like it myself someday.
You will never have a sword like that. I say that as a friend.
Alors là.
Oh, don't be an arse, Bowen.
Apologies, your lordship.
I had a hand in it, you know.
A hand in what?
Capturing him.
He was nowhere near the Kingslayer at the Whispering Wood. He was so drunk he barely made it out of his tent. Next he'll tell us he caught Tyrion too.
So what really happened?
Someone caught him, I suppose. Ask any man here and they'll say it was them.
You captured the Kingslayer?
Aye. Well, I had a hand in it.
Aye. A hand round his ankle as 10 others took him down.
See? What'd I tell you?
I brought him to his knees.
Lord Forrester.
But not before he dragged you halfway across the battlefield on your face.
You're questioning Norrin's honor.
I'm questioning Norrin's story. Which grows more far-fetched every time he tells it.
Get your liege lord some wine. Go on.
Right, thanks.
You're
Voilà,
welcome.
direct. Je l'ai vu, j'ai
Thank
sauté
you,
dessus.
Garrett. I'll do it. Norrin's family has faithfully served House Forrester for centuries. His honor is beyond reproach, and House Tully is forever in his debt. They've never seen a field ploughed so well as the day the Kingslayer dragged poor Norrin across the battlefield. Fetch your cup. Tonight we celebrate. To Robb Stark, the King in the North!
The king
King
is
in the North! Tomorrow, we march on Casterly Rock, and House Forrester has been given the greatest honor to lead the Young Wolf's army and ride as the vanguard!
Gods of favors. Onward to Casterly Rock!
Death to the Lannisters!
Aye!
Iron from ice!
Aye! Got it.
Yes, my lord?
I need you to keep an eye out for Roderick. As his father, I could not be more proud of the man he's become. On a night like this, men find false courage at the bottom of their cups. I'd rather he were here.
Yes, my lord.
There's also the question of what's to be done with you. It's been on my mind for a while now.
With me, my lord.
You've served House Forrester well for several years now, but I can't expect you to squire forever. How shall I reward your loyalty? What can I offer you?
On va faire le mec les
Serve
cheveux.
me well.
To bring honor to House Forrester, my lord.
You have more honor than those who were born to it. There were those who had their doubts when your uncle put forth your name as my squire. But you've erased those doubts entirely. It would be an honor to see you riding by Roderick's side in the vanguard tomorrow. Not as a squire, but as the equal of any man who serves House Forrester. It's well deserved, Garrett.
Thank you, my lord. I promise. I won't let you down.
That I don't doubt. But for now, keep this between us. We're
Contre
celebrating
nous,
tonight.
hein.
I wouldn't want the other squires to feel discouraged.
Yes, my lord.
Now go, and find Roderick if you can.
I will, my lord. Thank you.
Bloody hell.
empty. Squire, fetch us more wine.
Can you give me a hand? Come on. Make it up to you.
Yeah, no problem.
I have been a squire longer than you.
So?
I outrank you. You should help me.
Fais pas trop le thug avec moi.
Fetch more wine, scrub my armor, clean my boots. Just my luck to end up with Norrin while you serve the Lord. Let him fetch his own wine for once. He's a drunk, a liar, and an arrogant prick.
It's your job to do the work and stop complaining.
You try squiring for Norrin and see how much you like it. See, that's where you're lucky. Low expectations. If I'd grown up covered in pig shit, shovel and slop, well, maybe I'd think saddling his horse was the greatest honor in the Seven Kingdoms. I suppose this beats pig farming. But not by much.
Don't get angry with me. We're no different, you and I.
Aye, but I'm not the son of a pig farmer. My father had dignity.
Comme toi, écuyer. Très
All I'm
digne.
saying is, at this rate we'll never be more than this, which is nothing. The lowest of the low. For all I know, we could be squires for life. Pulling wine around a fucking
Oula,
wedding.
je peux pas le dire.
Give it time. You'll get there.
More easy for you to say. Maybe if my uncle were castellan at House Forrester, I'd feel different.
Who my uncle is has nothing to do with it. How much further?
It's right over there.
Mhm.
Take your time. You lot have drunk your share. Good thing Lord Walder's in a generous mood. Fucking phrase. Nice night for a wedding. Not often he finds a willing husband for one of his daughters. Don't expect me to carry it for you, Sir Garrett. What? What's wrong? What's gotten into you? You're acting rather odd.
We need to get back. Now.
Ils sont armés jusqu'aux dents.
No, you don't understand. We need to go.
And take the fucking flagon already.
What's wrong with him? Something the matter?
Bowen, we have to go.
You go if you're in such a rush.
Ah. Vas-y, on est sympa.
But what about? What the hell was that about? Slow down, would you?
Run!
Tranquille.
We need to get back to camp.
Ah, c'était chaud.
Run, Ray! Garrett, we have to get back.
A gift from the king!
Alors que... Merde. Vas-y, wesh.
Ready, boys! Whoa!
Comme t'as les miracles à ma gueule.
Shoot that one! Look out!
C'est quoi ce bouclier en bois, wesh? Il est super cheaté. Le bouclier en bois le plus robuste que j'ai jamais connu. Ouh, ça fait mal. Arrête de l'appeler.
Good fucking riddance.
Garrett, did you find Roderick?
Speak up, Garrett.
Did you see him or not?
I tried to save him, but there was nothing I could do.
Find a weapon, quickly!
Oh, c'était épais, là. Au pire, on prend ton bouclier. Aïe.
Walk free, you fucking traitor!
Go, my lord, while there's still time.
Seven hells.
Well, now what do we do?
If we run, they'll hunt us down like dogs.
If we stay, they'll slaughter us like the others.
Well, the phrase says time. Don't run.
Guard this with your life. Return it to Ironrath, where it belongs. This
Voilà, ta gueule.
I'll be damned if I let it fall into the hands of those traitors.
What the phrase says
You have to go.
backstage, you're welcome to the fucking torch.
I will do as you command, my lord.
You have served me well. I know I can count on you. Tell your uncle. Tell him. The North Grove must never be lost. Tell no one but him. Do you understand? You must swear. Tell only your Uncle Duncan.
I swear that I will, my lord.
Hey, it's those foresters.
Go. On your honor, you must do this for your house. Go!
Kill those fucking foresters.
Oula.
With love, not afraid.
Dum. Oh, tellement stylé. Ah bah petit cochon, tranquille. Pas du tout, allez le frère. Oh t'es moche. Oula.
Lord. Fresh.
Sans blague. Comme ça, comme par hasard, ça tombe sur nous. Ah vas-y, je me casse. C'est plus la merde ici. Et tourne. Ah, un chariot de mieux en mieux. Du son, un cauchemar et un chariot. L'effet papillon.
That's Father's car.
Ah. Comme par hasard.
Lord Bolton better give us fucking titles for this. Winter may be coming, but at least he'll have his bacon.
Bah, il bougeait plus. Oh, il bouge. Il bouge plus. Il bouge. Il bouge plus. Il bouge. Oh,
Move
c'est
along,
bon.
boy. There's nothing for you here.
Attends.
I said move on.
C'est pas le gars qui était tout à l'heure avec nous?
I recognize you. You're a forester squire.
Je crois que je reverrai en
Former
gameplay, mais je
stock
crois que c'est
bannermen
lui.
have no claim on land anymore. Or haven't you heard? The Starks are dead.
The fuck? Ah
Where'd
d'accord.
you get that sword? Not a chance that sword is his. Must have stolen it. Out here by himself. Probably a deserter.
None of your fucking business.
We're gonna feed you to the fucking pigs. That sword's too big for you, boy. You can barely pick it up.
Get off my land!
This is Bolton land now, boy.
Fais comme Levi, tourne,
Lord
tourne.
Bolton is the new Warden of the North. I reckon he like a proper lordly sword like that.
Vise la nuque. C'est des titans.
No. I'll have that sword, boy.
Come get it, you bastard.
C'était obligé.
All right. Finish this fucking pig farmer. Pathetic.
Alors attends, ressource ou la hache?
You really are a pig farmer, aren't you?
Allez, vas-y, la fourche. Donne une fourchette. Là, c'est pas trop compliqué que tu bouffes, là. Stuck dans la gorge. Aïe. Oui, ça fait mal, ça. Toi, dégage, toi, t'es moche. Ah, la jambe.
Mercy! Please! I beg of you! I have a family! They'll never survive without me! I have no quarrel
On le
with you!
bute. On le
I
bute
was
pas.
only following orders.
On le bute. Bah, vas-y, on le bute pas.
Thank you.
Lord Whitehill will see you hang for this. That much I promise.
Father?
Garrett, you survived.
Oh non, pas ça.
Your sister. Oh, she hid.
C'est bien caché, hein. Le ventre dans une fourche. Enfin, une fourche dans le ventre,
I
plutôt.
tried to stop them.
La mort la plus rapide. Ah, du coup, j'aurais peut-être dû
I'll kill
buter
the
l'autre.
men who did this.
J'aurais peut-être dû le buter, l'autre bâtard. Chat cool.
It's Garrett! Get the Castellan! Tell him his nephew survived!
Carrot!
Ah bah il est dans un piteux état, le pauvre.
I was too late. They were already dead.
Bring the maester! Meet us in the Great Hall! Quickly!
Two Whitehill soldiers?
And a Bolton. They killed my family. And for what? My sister, she was only 8 years old.
This never would have happened with the Starks in power. It's unimaginable. Unacceptable. You have my condolences.
Thank you, Maester.
The blade cut deep, but I should be able to save your leg. Your justice was swift. Some will call it vengeance. No doubt the Whitehills will claim it was murder. It was your family. I can't say I would have done any different than you. But the Whitehills won't see it that way.
They attacked me. I had no choice but to defend myself.
Of course. And we can't let the Whitehills just walk all over us. These maggots ought to help prevent infection.
Ok.
Hold the wound open for me, would you?
Bon bah... Attends, me dis pas qu'il va te foutre des asticots dans la jambe. Ah si, ah le coup. Oh c'était que...
These are dark days, I fear. To lose the lord of the house and the eldest son through such a despicable act of treachery and betrayal. Greater houses than ours have fallen in times such as this. The late Lord Forrester was a good man. And poor Roderick. A serious man, but he would have made a good lord.
Our house will never fall.
By the gods, let's hope you're right. The future of this house is in Lord Ethan's hands now, although he is young and altogether unprepared to lead. Right. This might hurt a bit. Hold this for me, will you?
C'est moi qui fais
I
l'opération ou
understand
toi?
from your uncle that Lord Forrester saved your life.
He did.
Rather odd, though, that he chose to save you, his squire, and not his son Roderick. Not that Roderick couldn't handle himself.
Hop, hop, hop,
He
pas
was
le
as good with a
message.
sword as any man I've seen. It's unfortunate the Citadel doesn't train maesters in the art of warcraft.
Roderick had already fallen. There was nothing we could do.
Although I'd imagine Lord Forrester would sacrifice himself to save anyone from his house, high or low. Lady Forrester will be here any moment now. I'd like you to walk for me first, to see if you can put any weight on that leg. Go on. Don't stop now. It's better to let the blood circulate.
Surtout avec des asticots dans la jambe, tu me diras. Bon, bah écoutez les amis, je crois que c'est la fin de cet épisode sur Game of Thrones. N'hésitez pas à liker, commenter, à partager la vidéo, ça ferait extrêmement plaisir. Et bah voilà, je vous dis à un prochain épisode. A plus tout le monde.